Hello, my loves. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome back. If you've been here before, I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I read for myself and my collective, and I start with a prayer. Spirit angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there willing, wanting, and able to help us on our journey of healing and loving ourselves. We welcome you in, and we thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We thank you for the clarity and the connection in the message. We thank you for collecting all negative energy sent our way for us to use as fuel for our purposes. And we thank you again. Hi, my Sag love, Sag sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Welcome in. We have this Queen of Pentacles here, and they say this is a Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. So that talks about finances being being financially able to provide for yourself, your loved ones, your offspring. What do you have here? Manifestations, new manifestations, new job opportunities coming in here. All right, listen, I'm going to do a 3-card spread and then get clarifiers. What has Sag released since the full moon? Please show Sag what they need to see and what they've released since the full moon. Hermit. Okay, so you've either released a period of isolation or you're releasing a Virgo of some sort. The Hermit is Virgo energy. The Hermit is someone who does some introspection. They're spending a lot of time alone because they're just, trying to find some guidance, trying to find some understanding. Maybe trying to manifest into the Empress, trying to become the Empress, develop into the Empress. Because the Page of Pentacles is also skill development. So you're trying to, okay. So you're finished this period of isolation, it looks like here, Sag. What is this blessing that the new moon in Pisces is bringing in for Sag? Please show Sag clearly. A King of Wands. A King of Wands. This could be you having this period of leadership. This period of being career focused. This period of being mature and being able to be a leader. Wands is fire energy. So that's power, that's passion, that's creativity, that's strength. So the new moon is bringing in, it could be a masculine fire sign, but I'm accepting it as this period of you being a leader, this period of you being an entrepreneur, especially with this Page of Pentacles here, this new financial opportunities coming in. Show us what we need to see about how we can bring these manifestations into fruition. How can we help this to come true? Ooh. 3 of Cups. You got to get out there and get amongst the people. You can't be in isolation with the Hermit. This is what you're releasing, the Hermit mode. You're releasing this period of isolation. You got to get out and be amongst people. In order for people to see what you have to give them, you got to show it to them. People ain't going to find it in your house. You got to get outside. We have the 2 of Swords here. It talks about a difficult choice, deadlocked, weighing your options. I think you've been stuck inside so long that you're trying to balance out whether you want to even deal with people again. And that's a difficult choice for sure, right? Finding the peace and joy inside of the confines of your own space is beautiful. But if you're trying to lead people, you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to get out there and start celebrating. You're going to have to get out there and mingle amongst the people. I do understand why you want to be in isolation. Ooh. Okay, look. After this 2 of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Ace of Cups. And then there's that Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice. Okay, balance, fairness, truth, clarity. The Temperance is also balance, patience, purpose. 2 aces here, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, that's new love, that's new spiritual gifts, that's manifesting abundance, financial opportunities. You could have a new financial opportunity as a spiritual leader or a spiritual guide of some sort with the Wands The King of Wands. Someone who's trying to bring balance and fairness, right? Balance with the justice. I'm sorry, with the justice and the temperance. That's two energies of finding balance, finding fairness, finding the truth, and speaking the truth. Mm. Yeah. All right, let's see here. What let's get some clarifiers on this hermit energy. That's where my hand went. Okay. What do we need to know about this hermit energy? Please show us clearly. There's the Emperor there. The Emperor there is a leader for sure. You're definitely getting ready to walk into leadership of some sort. Show us what we need to see about this hermit energy. There's that Hangman. The Hangman was down here. That the last card after this Queen of Pentacles there was the Hangman. I wanted to ignore it because it was too far down, but it is coming back up. You took a pause, right, to find your strength. The strength card is after this Hangman. You took a pause, a break to find your strength. You needed to do that. You needed that period of isolation, but you need to come out of it. Show us what we need to see about this hermit energy. Show us what they need to see. That's too many, Spirit. Clear messages. What do we need to know? What do we need to see about this hermit energy? This period of isolation. Look, it's time to move on. It's time to move on with the Three of Wands. It's time to travel. It's time to explore. It's time to prepare for something new. It's time to expand. And we have the High Priestess here. And this is someone who's highly intuitive, someone who has high morals, high standards, someone who has, a very spiritually divine energy. Like I said, you could have a spiritual path of some sort that you need to take, that you need to travel. Some sort of spiritual leadership. Show us this King of Wands. What do we need to see about the King of Wands? Okay, something in the reverse. The Three of Swords in the reverse. That's healing. You're some sort of leader of healers. Look, we got the Queen of Cups underneath here. The Queen of Cups is someone who's nurturing, someone who's intuitive. Again, very, very spiritual leader, spiritual guidance, emotional healer of some sort. And the only way to do that is to go out. Look, we got the Six of Swords here. That talks about healing. That talks about moving on. That talks about transitioning. From towers. Healing from towers. Being nurturing, being giving, helping people heal their traumas, heal their pain, transition from these situations. You're going to have to do your job. That's what you're going to be some type of leader. This new moon period is bringing out some sort of spiritual leadership for you. Some sort of spiritual leadership role. Where you're going to help people heal. You're going to help people transition. You're going to help people recover from something. We now have the High Priestess in the reverse with the Three of Cups. You can't be in the shadows anymore. You can't be in the shadows anymore. You're going to have to stand out. Because we have this Six of Wands here. That's public recognition. That's public recognition. The High Priestess in reverse could also talk about someone being disconnected from their intuition, being withdrawn, someone who's ignorant, choosing to misunderstand, choosing to be shallow. You may need to avoid those people. I need clarity on this High Priestess in the reverse. Please provide clarity on the High Priestess in reverse. Go ahead and hit the like button if this is resonating with you. If you know you're supposed to be a spiritual leader, that's what's coming in for you. If you have been in a period of isolation. It's time to come out of it now. What is this High Priestess in the reverse? Please clarify this, Spirit. The Star card, yeah. Healing. It's time for healing. These secrets, healing these people who are disconnected from spirit, disconnected from their intuition. People who are overwhelmed, burdened. Yeah, people who need to take a new leap of faith because you've done it. The people who can lead others are the best leaders are the people who have experienced, I want to say the trenches is what I want to say. The people who've experienced the trenches. If they've been in the trenches of those roles, I feel like they are often better leaders. If they've healed themselves. If they've healed themselves. I think because if you are a healed individual who's been through the trenches, you want to give those in the trenches a little grace. And when you can lighten the load, you try to, because you understand what the trenches feel like. Those unhealed individuals who go through the trenches, those ones who are shallow, those ones who are disconnected from their intuition, those ones who are selfish, when they get through the trenches to become leaders, they want to redistribute the pain and the hurt and all of that because they experienced it. I was overwhelmed. I want you to be overwhelmed. That's just what that entails. Instead of finding, now that you have the power, you can now create a new environment. You can now create an environment of healing, or an environment of faith, an environment of, rejuvenation. You're walking into a period of teaching others how to do that. It's your turn to do that, Sag. All right, let's get this soul's purpose. I hope my other signs don't get jealous. Everybody else only got soul's purpose in tarot 1 tarot. I love y'all, Sag. My fire sign. Let's see. I love Virgos and Scorpios too. Humor me, guys. Choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I think Scorpio also got this card. Choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Sometimes you need a little humor to break the ice. You need a little humor to disengage the defense mechanisms that other people have. You might need to use a little humor. Let's see. What do we need to know about this Hermit energy and the Three of Wands? Regret. I know I cannot change the past. When you're in isolation, you are often, excuse me, y'all, you're often focused either on past events or on future events. Like you're in stress mode about things that have happened, and you're playing them over and over again until you understand how you could have done what you could have done differently. And sometimes you couldn't have done anything differently. Sometimes, the situation was just going to be what it was, and you just have to learn and heal and grow through that. But that's you being in the trenches. And once you learn and grow and heal through that, you can become this leader. But if you stay stuck in regret, if you stay stuck in that energy of dealing with the past, being in regret about the things that you've experienced, being in regret about the things that you've allowed, you can't become this leader. You can only own it. You can only own what you've allowed. You can only own what you've experienced. You can only own your experience. I'm sure there are others who've had it. I'm sure there are others who've had it. And the only way you can help people, failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Once you've healed through that, once you've learned how to get through that, you can be this leader, this visionary who can help others heal through. Okay? Show us this King of Wands energy. Sag energy right there. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You're going to have multiple opportunities open up. as you step into this leadership role, you've already had multiple opportunities, right? Opportunities for growth, right? With this past experiences, opportunities for growth, opportunities for learning. But now you're going to have opportunities for fun. You're going to have opportunities for so many new things because you've done the work. Because you've spent the time doing the work. Make sure that you're grateful for these new opportunities as well as the old. I'm not saying be grateful for trauma. I'm not saying be grateful for trauma. I'm saying be grateful for the healing that you've had, the healing that you've gained. I'm not grateful for the trauma, but I am grateful for the healing that I've had to do. The insight, the knowledge that I've gained in doing the healing. Show us this Three of Cups, what we can do. Love. Love. Okay, yes. So that clarifies this again. The Three of Cups, you're going to be out there leading the broken, leading those with secrets, leading those who are broken and separated from the intuition, leading those who are selfish and shallow. You're going to be leading those people because you don't need to lead the leaders. I mean, yes, there are leaders for leaders, but you can't be a leader for a leader if you don't know how to lead those who are lost. Because those who are lost become the leaders, right? So you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, and you got to start with leading those people with love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And we have guilt down here. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So while you give these people love, you give these people grace, you do it with boundaries. Yes, you can place guilt and fault and blame on these people for being the way that they are, or you can give them the love that they deserve with boundaries. And I say with boundaries, discipline comes next. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You need to be focused on giving them love and keeping yourself safe. Keeping them love and making sure that you respect your own boundaries. A leader can do that. A leader can do that. A mature, visionary, focused leader knows how to set boundaries to protect their own energy, right? You don't have to enable these people. And you don't try to lead those who don't want to be led. Because you're wasting your time. A leader will realize that I can't lead someone who does not want my leadership. You can't. And you don't waste your time. You got too many other things to do with your own life or with the lives of the other people that you will be helping, leading, guiding. You can't help those who don't want the help. You can't help those who don't want to do the work. And while you won't have to, place blame, you don't have to hold on to any guilt from from any guilt of not being able to take care of them, any guilt of not being able to lead them. It's not yours to do. It's not yours to do. All right, Sag. You're getting ready to become a leader. You spent some time in isolation. You've done the work to heal. You know how to heal, and it's time for you to teach others how to do that. So that's what this new moon is bringing in for you. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions. I appreciate you sharing your energy with me as I share my energy with you. Peace and blessings, loves.